it's a place no one would ever want to be when it was what it was.
Yeah, but this is where she went into the new studio that used to be a whole bunch of rooms, and they turned them into one big room.
It doesn't feel like there's anything residential in here. There's nothing staying, but it does feel like there's a lot of pass-through. There's a lot of energy trails in here. And I think some of that has to do with, one, the old function of the room, where it used to be a number of rooms, and why would anybody want to stay in what was a closet for them? However, it also is helped by the fact that there's so much technology in here. When you're not in the body, you're just your own energy. That's all you have. So a lot of times spirits, especially more modern ones, I find, tend to really enjoy lots of electronics, using phones, using video, using sound equipment, that sort of thing, to communicate or feed or just to exist within. And so you basically, this feels like a highway in here. This feels like a pass through. Like, it's very likely that there would be activity in here, but I don't know if it would be predictably stable, like the same sort of spirits. It doesn't even necessarily feel like all of the entities that move through here are attached to Cumulus, but more utilizing what you've basically created, a route, created a highway energetically for them to move.
To go in one way and out another.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Okay.
Sort of like a man-made, non-spiritual portal. You've basically, I think that is a good word for it, you've basically created an energy portal. And so I think that there could be a lot of activity in here potentially, but I don't think that it would be anything predictable, stable. There may be, but it would be hard to track down for a little while potentially.
With that being said, she was right.
She was right.
There was a lot of activity.
Way more than I expected, I'll be honest with you.
They were interrupting and talking over each. There's a part, I mean, it was unbelievable how much compared to every other room in here. They, yeah, there was a lot of activity is all I can say.
They used what they call a spirit box.
Mm-hmm.
And we recorded the audio from the spirit box.
Right.
That's what took us more than 24 hours to go through, because it was like 3 hours of static.
Yeah, it's just static. So you have to wait to see when the answers come through. So we'll ask them certain questions, and when we hear a reply is what we're going to let you guys hear. And we've just kind of cut it into different pieces of different questions we've asked.
So we could present it in a timely fashion, because getting on here and playing 3 hours of static, nobody wants to hear that.
No. And what we found more interesting, I did at least, was I had my kids listen with me last night. I heard more than I heard live.
In the moment.
Yeah. I heard different things come through, especially my kids. They're the ones that pointed out a lot of it. And then some of it that I heard clear as day standing there live, can barely pick up now.
Right. And it's crazy, isn't it?
It's very odd.
So the paranormal investigation happened. They recorded the spirits on a spirit box, and we'll play that audio for you coming up next. If you're watching on Facebook right now, I want to say good morning to you, Vander and Johnny. Good morning, bitches. It's Friday, bitches. Yeah, this audio from the spirit box is something special. Get to see what you think about it here in a minute. See if you can hear the spirit voices. I hope you can. It's good. It's good creepy stuff. Good creepy stuff. I like it. Then again, I'm fascinated with stuff like that anyway, just because I'm a weirdo. Like the Conjuring movies, like when the first Conjuring movie came, the first Conjuring movie came out, I bought the book. When The Haunting of Hill House came out, I bought that book. I'm a dork for stuff like this. Just a dork. I'm talking to Facebook. Because there's folks on there. I just wanted to say hi. Just say hi, Danny.
Hey, Kevin. Good morning. Hey, Johnny.
It's Friday, bitches.
It is. And Vander, good morning.
Just telling them what to expect from the supernatural audio, the spirit voices.
It's gonna be tough.
Contacting us.
I wish we could find. I wonder because we didn't try noise reduction.
Let's try that. All right, bye, guys. Historical haunts Memphis. Shut up. Historical haunts Memphis. They do the haunted tours downtown and stuff, and a lot of paranormal investigations. They've been doing it for like 15 years.
Mm-hmm.
And they came in the other night to the radio station here, the conglomerate building, to do a paranormal investigation. The results were just weird.
They were weird because I strongly believe that if you believe in it or not, it's solely up to you to want to believe in it and hear what you want.
Right.
I don't think that you can manipulate it, but you can take it as you want to take it.
You can. So they had what they called a spirit box, and it sounded a lot like a radio. And here is some of the audio from that, where we were asking, who are we talking to, and are we on the right track to who we're talking to?
Okay.
Are they on the right track?
And you can hear right at the end where it sounds like they said no. Are you on the right track? No.
Do it again.
Can you hear that?
Is that the same? Who are we talking to? Are we on the right track? I have.
Yep.
Are they on the right track?
So if you heard it in there it is. Let's see. Now here is another one that says, who are we talking to? And it sounds like the voice says Heather.
Hello. Hi, who's this that we're talking to?
Heather.
And Heather, we did not hear the when we were doing it live. My kid picked that up last night, and I was like,
wow.
oh my God, I hear Heather. But at the beginning, you can hear him say, they say hello first. So we say hello back.
Mm-hmm. And the voice on that is Kevin from Historical Haunts. Listen again. Oh.
Hello.
That's clear as day to me. To me, that's clear as day.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello. Hi, who's this that we're talking to?
And that sounds like a woman saying Heather.
Heather.
Heather. So apparently the spirit of Heather Locklear is in the building.
She's not dead.
Oh, my bad. Her career is. Let's see. Let's try another one. This is we're trying to figure out how many spirits are in this room. And we asked, and they answered.
Other than the 7 others, how many others are here, please? Okay, thank you.
I heard 6 clear as day.
I heard 6 clear as day the night we did it. Now, I didn't hear 6 before anybody said 6 in the room. So Kevin says, besides the 7, and he means the 7 living, how many are with us?
Mm-hmm.
Play it again. And where does the 6 come in?
Right there. So it's
How many others are here, please?
Well, and it's funny because it just sounds kind of like a glitch now, but in that room it was 6.
Yeah, it was,
it was
6. And then today it's like it still sounds like 6, kind of. It's so weird though. I mean, when you're in a dark room doing this, it's one of the creepiest things in the world.
We also asked, does anybody work here? And they answer, I did. This took me off onto a tangent. Like I went talking to this person for a while. I missed it. I mean, it was clear. It says I did. Right there.
Yeah.
Okay. Does anybody work here? I say it like, and then they say, I did.
I heard it again.
I did.
Yeah. Text us right now if you're getting anything out of this. 901-535-9898.
Chuck Miller on our Facebook Live says, did y'all record that with a potato? Now you know why we had to give it 24 hours, because we had to listen for 3 hours of this stuff.
Oh, man, so much of it. And there's still so much left to play. There's still so much of it left to play. So coming up, we've got somebody that supposedly said she's my mom.
That we did not hear. That was the Sixth Sense by my kids again.
And then a conversation with Vicky.
Yes, who was a salesperson here.
And then apparently they said my name too. I
heard
that.
Corey twice and Rachel once.
So we'll get into that coming up in just a few minutes here on the Max. Historical haunts. Memphis does a lot of haunted tours downtown. There, you need to hit that website if you want to do something like that this weekend. It's a great time for it.
Yeah, and they everybody was so great, and
Let's see, it's Kevin,
mhm.
Aaron, Emily,
Tanya.
and Steven, right?
Hmm.
So we appreciate you guys coming in and doing that. And we've been playing audio from the spirit box, is what it's called, where they can communicate with the spirits through basically kind of an FM radio.
Yes.
And so we wanted you to call in and say if you heard anything that we heard that we were talking about just a few minutes ago. Good morning. Thank you, bud. So here is where I was giving Chris Jarman junk about the Cardinals because he was a huge fan.
Cardinals suck.
Corey.
Yeah. And that was pretty much it. Was that right there? It sounded like he went, Corey.
I mean, that's totally.
It's exactly what he would do too before he had a real smart ass comment.
Play that again. That is just.
Cardinals suck.
That's one of the clearest ones we got.
It kind of sounded like him.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly like him. Exactly how he would say it.
That is eerie.
So eerie. And if you're just joining us, what happened is we went to the Mac studio and the Kick studio, and not much activity going on where we thought we would get it.
Mm-hmm.
The News Talk studio is but new, and it used to be 6 different rooms where we'd have to go down and do production. Corey kind of lived there for a little while, but it wasn't, it wasn't like a residential office for anyone. And then we make it this News Talk studio, and everybody was hanging out in it. This is where we got everything.
That's where all of the ghostesses were.
Yeah, they were all hanging out there. And if you don't know this about us in radio, we can't do anything by ourselves. We all hang out together everywhere.
All right.
Now, when you said, okay, that sounded just like Jarman.
Right.
And that's what happened when Vicky, who used to be a salesperson here, that's what happened to me with her because it sounded just like her.
Is this the conversation with Vicky?
Yes.
Okay, here's the audio. This is yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah. I did that. What's that?
Is that Vicky? Vicky, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Who's Vicky?
She's a salesperson who worked here. Sounded just like her.
Oh, hi, Vicky.
Hi, Vicky. Hey.
Hey.
That's weird, right there. She said, "Hey."
Yeah, at the beginning though, she says Vicky, and but I couldn't make it out that time. There it is.
Right there.
That is her.
That's crazy.
Oh,
That's so
Jesus.
creepy.
Because you remember Vicky, right?
I didn't work here when she was here.
Oh,
What's that?
is that Vicky? Oh my God.
Yeah,
Now we play it back again. Oh, wow.
that's crazy. That is crazy. Let's see. Here is where somebody supposedly said guilty. Did you hear that?
Mm-mm. Yes.
Right there.
If I could get both channels in my headphone, it'd be a lot easier. There we go.
It's
That's
just
all.
weird how things you'll be standing there talking, trying to hear something, and then something else will come through to totally switch where your brain is at. Just like we weren't saying anything to anybody, and somebody's like, "I'm guilty," and I'm like, "Well, what did you do? I need the tea."
Here's one that we never heard that my 9-year-old picked up on. I had her kind of just sitting there with me because I kind of got spooked out.
You got to have a child to protect you.
Yes,
I love it.
She started walking out of the room. I go, "Where are you going?" She's like, "The bathroom." I go, "Hurry!" But here's what we found last night. You're gonna have to put me up.
Oh yeah, I could. What did it say? I heard something. Play it again.
She hears she's my mom.
Wow. I heard something the first time, but yeah, once you tell me what I'm listening for, I can hear it.
She's my mom. It's a kid. That's
Yeah,
a child.
and it sounds like a child's voice. How do they do that? That's so crazy. All right, we've still got more. So if you're enjoying this as much as we are, hang on. There's more audio from the spirit box coming up next. Next week, we're going to be doing the Ronald McDonald House Radiothon. And 1 hour, actually 1 week from now, this will be the matching hour.
Yes, from 8 to 9. Mark your calendar from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Every dollar that you donate will be matched, but only between 8 and 9, exactly 1 week from today.
We need your help for the Ronald McDonald Radiothon 1 week from today. Historical Haunts Memphis came in and did a paranormal investigation of 98.1 The Max in the studios and the offices. And man, we got all kinds of stuff. We've been doing this for an hour. Playing the audio from the spirit box.
Yes, and there's stuff that we heard while we were doing it live, and then there's stuff that we found last night while we were going through the audio. And the bathroom one was one that really creeped me out today that you played that I didn't hear.
I didn't hear it until today either. Check this out. Sounds like he says, check the bathroom.
I can't hear it at all now.
Really?
I wonder if it's with the headphones because I heard it clear as day an hour ago.
Right on the speaker. I'm hearing check. I'm still hearing it. Check the bathroom.
One more time.
Right there. Check the bathroom. I don't know. Maybe I'm just drilling it down.
Everybody's in their car going, I hear it. I hear it.
Danny, damn it. Now, there's the one where you heard two Corys and somebody say Corey, Rachel.
Yeah, no, we heard the Rachel was clear as day
In the
Wednesday
moment,
night.
yeah.
And Rachel's our promotions director. She was in the room with us.
If you've ever wanted anything, you've likely talked to Rachel.
Yes. And then when we played it back, when I went looking for it last night, I found two Corys.
Wow, here it is.
I heard Dan and then Rachel.
Wow. I heard it clear as day, way clearer than I've ever heard it just then.
And I heard the Rachel. You know, I couldn't hear the Rachel earlier this morning.
Yeah.
Oh, man, it's Corey, Rachel.
Wow.
What we need to tell you guys is what we said was, is there anyone, okay, we asked them if they would tell us who they were. And then we said, okay, can you say any of our names of the 7 standing there? And
that's what we got was two Corys and a Rachel.
I heard.
That's nuts. That's insane.
I love how you're like, I heard a Dan. No, nobody said mine, Corey.
No, nobody did.
You can take him home with you. Ain't nobody interested in me.
Oh, coming up just after 9. I don't know. I don't even know, man. I'm so, oh boy, I'm kind of creeped out now.
Well, your name was said twice. I would be a little creeped out too.
It's Skinner, man, on the Max. It's Friday, bitches.
Roll Tide.